echoing, my friend. Recorded so they last. What happens when they mount up without it? A default memory of our past. Where does time go? Where does the time go?
Live at the Hive.
Broadcasting live from the bench in Boise, Idaho. Welcome to Live at the Hive. Good job, you guys. We have an amazing crowd here full of beautiful faces and an amazing show for you tonight. Thanks for being here, and thanks for joining us wherever you are in the world and the time-space continuum. So we have a great show. Coming up a little bit later, Michael Rose is here. And before we get to, well, let me start over. Can I start over? Start over. Director, can you cut that out later? All right. Well, we're live? Oh, we're live. Some Nerve is here. I still got the holiday hangover, so bear with me. But first, just a little bit about the Boise Hive. We are a musician's resource, and our mission is to prevent suicide in the music community. And we offer counseling, low-cost and free services, and also this beautiful building full of this community room where we do these shows weekly, and also a beautiful recording studio that's very affordable, and plenty of rehearsal studios for the up and coming and established local and touring artists of all vari. So we also have a food pantry here if you know people in need, and some sundries. There are toothbrushes and toilet paper as well, mac and cheese if you need it, and albacore, chicken of the sea. All right, so without further ado, they're ready. They've bared with my nonsense long enough. Please help me welcome Some Nerve.
Thanks, guys. This is our very first show, so we're really excited to play for you guys. Thanks for the Hive for letting us play here. We're going to play some music for you guys. Ready? Let's do it, gents. I know the truth. I must still needing you. I thought you should be bold, but this pain is getting old. I used to look at you, chicken throwing cold, pretty painted wings, make you feel new, make you feel new, make you feel new. This is not what I want, just to sit here and rock. I've got so much to prove. Oh, my legs won't move. let it go. Oh, I thought I hated it. Why is there something I miss? Every time my eyes close, I hope and pray to go. I used to look at you, step up and go. A pretty painted wings make you feel new. I used to look at you, step up and go. Pretty painted wings make you feel new. Make you feel new. Make you feel new. Make you feel new. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Woo. You ready, Kyle? Yeah, we bully Kyle a lot because like he's always tuning, but he's like the best like musician in the group, so we can only bully him so much. So, you know. Anyway, this song's called "Distressed." There's a man who haunts my dreams, roams around and screams and screams. Lots of vapors here I sing, medicate myself all week. I've been told what it could mean, breathing life in the machine. There's a woman with a tambourine, singing, oh baby please. Losing time, I must confess. Are you breathing in distress? Are you breathing in distress? Are you breathing in distress? Yeah. Jelly jars and blue jeans, if all you thought was what it could be. I can't help it, I'll fall asleep. One comes again and says, "Health lost and I'm feeling dread. I've gone in a method and drain." There's a woman with a tambourine, singing, oh baby please. Losing time, I must confess. Are you breathing in distress? There's a woman with a tambourine, singing, oh baby please. Losing time, I must confess. Are you breathing in distress? Are you breathing in distress? Are you breathing in distress? Thanks, guys. Mike kept moving on me. I was like, his face real quick. I know.
What's up, bro?
That's on camera. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, that's good. Everybody having a good New Year? Woo, that's good. Sweet. All right, this next song, Riley gets to sing on, and it's like really good. And prefacing, you know, if there are any like heart conditions in the audiences, women that, you know, don't want to faint or anything like that, Kyle's bass line has been known to do all of that. So now's your chance to leave, you know, for your own safety. Okay. This song's called Layabout. listen to me. Have some explaining I need to do to you. Well, someone showed me, mama, how to do this thing. You see, eyes get fired now. Just simmer down. Lay it up, bring on the young man. Let it on. Oh, someone tell me. Lay it up. Oh, grab that lady, baby. Oh, wake it up. Oh, someone tell me. Woo. 17th of Chaplin, the one that drinks to sleep. I need to tell him that I've done some things. Now I could go without judgment or condescending tone, 'cause by the morning this memory will be gone. Right about, right on the road, wake it up. Oh, someone tell me. About. Oh, I can't get lazy, baby. Look it up. Oh, baby, yeah. About. Oh, bring on that number. Woo. Look it up. Oh, someone tell me. About. Oh, that lady. Rock it up, oh baby, yeah! That song always like parches me right now.
That's a good one. Yeah.
God, you didn't go hard enough, you didn't faint. Oh, good. We got one. That's all that matters. Yeah. We'll count it.
Oh yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, you don't get to sing anymore. You're done. You're back to drums. Only drums. That's all you get. That's why we put you in the little chair. Yeah, it is. I have like an inferiority complex about it. To look up, like, yeah, okay. All right. I need one more drink of water. Sorry, guys. Well, this next song is my favorite play. This one's called Need to Know. When after place last night, dead leaves crushed under my feet. The cold air has sunk my lungs and cleared my mind. When I left your place last night, in the glow of the traffic light, and it finally crossed my mind that love is creeping in and scaring me out. Should I take the risk? Should I let you in that love? I need to know right now. Is it gonna hurt me tonight? 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 When we first met, I thought you'd be no big deal, just a one-off thing, and then that broke me down. But now I'm wanting more, and I know we can't last, but I just want to forget the now. 'Cause love is creeping in and it's scaring me out. Should I take a risk? casualty, and I'm mixing up a summer fling lover with a casual casualty. Cause love is creeping in and it's scaring me off. Did I take a risk? Should I let you in the night? So scared right now. You're gonna hurt me tonight. You're gonna hurt me tonight. That you're gonna hurt me tonight. That you're gonna hurt me tonight.
The whole time, like, he's like, man, I can't figure out how to end this song. We were like, well, we could try this. It was like, we got to figure it out now. It worked. So, woo! Oh, and now we play the last song of the night. Yeah, this one.
It's meant for turning me into bass.
Yeah, it really is. It was like I was happy it's like accident, really, because I didn't write for that, but it takes it out of him. And so, like, I think if we believe tonight, we might be able to get him to just, like, pass out. We'll think. Oh yeah, this is our last song for the night. You guys have been awesome. We'd like to again thank Boise Hive for letting us play here. Probably introduce people. This is Riley on the drums. He's awesome. And we got Kyle on bass, who absolutely kills it. And I'm Chandler, so thanks. All right.
When life is good, I hate to reminisce about the times you tried to break me down. I wanna cast aside my worries just one last time. Feels so wrong for me to feel this way.
One, two, three, four.
Well, life is good, I hate to reminisce about the times you tried to bring me down. I wanna cast aside my worries one last time. It feels so wrong for me to feel this well. So don't try to wish us well. Just play with hands with help. We're off to bed, so long, goodbye, farewell. We're off to bed, so long, goodbye, farewell. Woo! Once I heard a voice calling out my name, and remember when, where it came. A voice it hit my ears like a soft submarine, and it said to me, hey, I know your face. So don't try to wish us well. Just play with hands with help. We're off to bed, so long, goodbye, farewell. We're off to bed, so long, goodbye, farewell. so bad, so long. Goodbye, farewell. Thanks, everybody.
Welcome back to Live at the Hive. Some nerve. How do you feel, Chandler?
Feel great. It was a really fun first show, and so excited to have it done here at the Hive.
You know, we love having first time, world premieres here. And now it's out there for everybody to watch and watch over and over again and again. Kyle, let's talk about your band a little bit. What do these guys and being in a band do for you?
I really enjoyed it. When I first started playing with these guys, I was really nervous just because I've never been in a band before. This is the first band I've been in. And it's been fantastic playing with these guys. It's so much fun. It's one of the things I look forward to every week, just going to band practice, hanging out, jamming, doing whatever. So it has been honestly a big surprise this year just because I wasn't quite expecting it, but definitely a welcome surprise. I've been very happy to tag along and happy these guys tolerate me.
Well, they were touting you as the best musician of the three, so it sounds like a good fit. How long have you guys been practicing together as a trio? And tell us a little bit about the start of your band.
So me and Chandler actually were there from the inception of the band. We were at the start. And we went through a few different players as we kind of perfected our sound. And that was roughly a year and 3-4 months ago.
Last year, October.
Yeah, and so then we just picked up Kyle. That was 7 months ago. Yeah. And so that's how long we've been all playing together. And then I switched to drums 4 months ago. So brand new band 4 months ago, but we have really knocked it out with all of our playing, and I'm super happy with where we're at.
It doesn't have to take forever. How often do you guys practice?
Once a week.
What's your day?
Thursdays
What time?
at 7.
Wonderful. Thursday's a great night to practice. And all right, outstanding. Okay, so on the lighter side, Boise's being, the city of trees and all. You have a spirit tree. If you identify as a tree, what kind of tree would you be if you had to be a tree?
Jeez, what
Anybody?
Birch tree, absolutely, 100%. Yep, birch tree.
Is a sagebrush a tree? No, it's a brush. No. It fits. It does. Yeah. Let's.
Like a miniature tree, isn't it?
No, because juniper's are. I like the. I like the big maples that are in Ann Morrison. Those are nice.
Yeah, maples are nice.
I think I'd want to be a sequoia or an evergreen. Those are like my top two choices, probably.
Full of wisdom, that answer right there. Sequoias. All right, great. All right, so as you guys know, and one of you is your first time here tonight, Kyle, which is great. And you brought your mom, Riley. We met your mom, Christy, and it all ties together with kind of the theme of the broadcast and what the Boise Hive is all about, which is preventing suicide and helping those who are struggling to, make sense of the world or whatever. But we're here to keep people alive and be a support network and a hub of beauty for people to latch onto. And Riley, you were tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I actually work as a CBRS provider for primary behavioral health. And we, as a CBRS worker, we will go out into the community and help people reorient themselves with how to interact with the community, how to take care of themselves. And we provide multiple services at primary, and we do therapy, we have peer support and that's pretty close to what the Hive is about. Peer support helps people to relate to somebody who's gone through something similar. So we just have a lot of really great resources for this community, and we hope to keep getting more CBRS providers and more availability to everybody in the community so that everyone can access resources like the Hive, like Primary, and just live the best lives that they can.
How does music help you in this journey to promote mental health?
Well, you know what's funny is I've actually brought some of my clients here before, and we try to develop new hobbies so that they have stuff to do when they feel low. When they're having a tough time, they can pick up a guitar, pick up the drums, and come down here and play with me. But overall, music has been a huge part of my mental health journey. I have, fallen on times before, and I've had great times. And, music has been with me the whole time. And it always pulls me out of the rut, especially seeing these guys. It really is the best night of my week.
Love to hear that.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, this is the highlight of my start to this year for sure. I mean, music's been a massive part of my life. A lot of my family does a lot of music, and so it's always been a big part of my life. And it's like Riley says, like it really helps you through some of like the hardest times you can have in your life. And for me, like having this like creative outlet is like super important to me, and getting to hang out and jam with these guys is huge.
Kyle, do you have a song, album, or band that makes you makes you feel?
Oh man, there are so many.
An album, song. What's your top 3? We don't have to put it right at the top.
I'd say like the band that does it for me is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I love those guys so much. But I would say the biggest song that has impacted me from them is Changes, which is also the same name of the album. But man, that song has just cheered me up day after day after day after listen after listen after listen. It just never gets old. And it's just talking about being the best self to yourself, to the community, to the earth in general. Just trying to make changes for a better world. As cheesy as it sounds, but man, is it fantastic, and what a great message, I think. But yeah, I would say that would be my top song.
Outstanding. Well, it's in the books. Your first show ever.
Yeah.
Some nerve.
More to come.
Very good. We can't wait to see you gigging around the valley, and hopefully we get to get you in here and record some of those songs and publish them for the world to hear. But hey, you started tonight, so well done.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's our pleasure. Okay, coming up in a little bit. This is Some Nerve, first of all, so thank you guys. And thank you to Primary
Behavioral Health Services.
Yeah. Christy, she also works there, your mom. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And we look forward to a good partnership with you guys. And thanks for bringing your talent and sharing it with the world. So, all right, we'll be back with Michael Rose right after this. Welcome back to Live at the Hive. We're not done yet. Hey, how about a big round of applause for Some Nerve? It was amazing. Their last song, for the record, was called Overthink. Something to that effect. All right. And that was their first time here, so we love that. And we're not done yet. Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. Please help me welcome to the stage at the forefront this time-space continuum, Michael Rose!
Love you all. Thank you. All glory. So much. The song's called Still America. Worn out, the other shining down on a sweet old gal, push her to rise, while all the kids in the neighborhood run and hide. She loves it when they're all together. to her neighbor, who's only lived here for a year. Still America here, still America, still America here. Got a two-lane street in this one-horse town. Lean left at the fork, you can follow it down to an old man fishing by a railroad track, where the soldiers leave town and never come back. Wasn't sure why he saluted, hadn't seen that train in years. Oh, glory painted on that engine. Then it all came crystal clear. Still America here, still America, still America here, still America. Trust is what I know. I'm half evil, Knievel, half G.I. Joe. Now my church on Sunday is a fishing hole, where Jesus and a jig can save your soul. I walk down by that river, oh, I talk to God down there. I play my guitar while she's singing, and she bells out crystal clear. Still America here, still America, still America here, still America, yeah. Thank you, guys. This is a little song called Fall in Love Again. It goes like this. How much more could two hearts take? You see, I'd rather get this over than our hearts to slowly break. I can't carry on this way when the poison flow all this way just to spill into an ocean where we love. Fall in love again. We can fall in love again. We can fall in love again. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. You guys having a good time? Like I said, I'd be doing this at the house, so this is a bit of a relief for you, huh? You don't have a big crazy guy in the living room. I've got a song that I wrote some time ago. I wrote this with a late friend of mine. We never finished it. I don't even know if it's done. But we wrote this. I don't want to tell you what year you guys take off running. But I think based on the room, I think we might all be in the same demographic here a little bit, except for all these youngsters running everything, making it sound so good. So happy to have your brains on this. Believe me, I've been at bigger shows where they didn't have sound this good. You guys really do a great job. It's called Silly Love Song. So when I first started writing this song, I was like, I'm not going to write a song about Humpty Dumpty. It's just ridiculous. But that was the first verse. And then I started searching Humpty Dumpty, and I found out that Humpty Dumpty was a cannon that sat on a wall that protected a town. And when the invading horde came, they fired it and it fell off and broke to pieces, and they couldn't do anything about it. And they were obviously therefore defeated because they didn't have Humpty Dumpty. And then the song made some sense. It goes like this. So like Humpty Dumpty, I sat upon a wall, so high above St. Mary's, thinking I could never fall for you, baby. Boy, was I wrong. My fall felt like forever, forever and a day. I hit the ground to find you, and those words that I would say, oh my baby, they all sounded so wrong. So those few I found, I wrote them down in my silly love song. And I wrote all the king's horses and all the king's men. Could not put my heart together again for me, baby. Too many pieces were gone. So those few I found, oh, I wrote them down in my silly love song. All the divorces and separated friends, here's what's left of my heart
as a means to an end. Oh, my baby, we'd been together so long. So those words I found, oh, I wrote them down in my silly love song. And I wrote all the king's horses and all the king's men. Could not put my heart together again for you, baby. Too many pieces were gone. So those few I found, well, I wrote them down in my silly love song. Thank you. All right, I'll bring us out of the sadness of it. So I love about music, it's a roller coaster. Half the time when I'm playing in the living room, writing music, or, you know, I don't know. I always joke around and say I cry more than Michael Landon on Little House on the Prairie, but music is medicine, and I'm so blessed to be here to share the medicine that God's given me that's healed me with others, and that's just what this is about, because we're all better together. Anymore, there's a peace I know, and it follows me wherever I go. I say hello to people I don't know. Since you said that you love me so, I got no money, got no house on a hill. Asked if I loved you, baby, I always will. And come tomorrow, I'll be loving you still. In my kiss, you know my love is real. Baby, I love you. Honey, I love you. Used to ask myself where I would begin. Should I choose to do this love thing again? Girl, when you held me, I just couldn't let go. A faint heart never will true love know. Baby, I love you. Honey, I love you. I do. Love you. Yeah. Ain't it funny how I tried to fight it, but I fell in anyway. No lover, no woman in the world ever made me feel this way. But when you said you loved me and I said I love you too, girl, put your little loving arms around me and you'll see that it's true, that I love you. And I love you.
you. Thank you. On that set list, I usually put more songs on it than I'm ever going to get. But there's a song in particular that I'd written years ago. And I wrote about my grandmother, and I can't do a show without doing this song. You guys heard it in Soundcheck. But though the song's about Grandma, we've been deliberating what creek. Because Cinnamon Creek's the name of the song. I know what the song's about, but I still don't know where that creek is. It goes like this. Thinking back when I was weak, not much soldier in me, I just turned the other cheek. I was a skipping stone across the creek, like a thief that prayed for midnight. Through my own house I would sneak. Wouldn't let peace in the door. I was too afraid to pray for war. I could play with fire and not get burned. Oh, I read the books they gave me, but I just never learned. Not a day could turn go by, not a bridge could burn, no matter what I tried, till wisdom spoke and there it was. God knows she told me just be. She said you catch more flies with honey, honey, and the world is cold when you ain't got money. You just can't see the forest for the trees. A bee won't tarry with the weeds, so when you sow your wildflower seeds, make sure they're rightly planted and not too deep. For in them you'll find the answers that you seek down on Cinnamon Creek. So I headed south on a northbound train, just walking on the boxcars, laughing at the rain that had washed away my sin. And just as clear as that train's whistle, oh, I heard a voice again, and she said, doesn't matter what it was, man's only as free as what he does. She said you catch more flies with honey, honey, and the world is cold when you ain't got money. You just can't see the forest for the trees. A bee won't tarry with the weeds long, so when you sow your wildflower seeds, make sure they're rightly planted and not too deep. For in them you'll find the answers that you seek
down on Cinnamon Creek. Down on Cinnamon Creek. I'm down on Cinnamon Creek. Thank you. Now here's a song that we had, oh my goodness sake, Bad Horse. We've had so many wonderful songs. What's really interesting about Bad Horse is we get far more radio play in New Zealand and Australia than we do in America, but that's all right. We'll get here. It always works that way. Can't be a prophet in your own hometown, right? You got to go outside and everyone goes, hey, that's pretty good. When they see you growing up doing it, they go, oh, we're used to that. We're used to your shenanigans. This is a song that it's called Nothing New Under the Sun. And when you get to be my age, you realize there really isn't. Pick my guitar and drink another beer. Ain't nothing new going on round here. Damn near been a year. This downtime is making me lazy. I might play a show or see some friends I know. Clean up the glass from all the rocks I throw. Now it's very clear that you leaving is driving me crazy. So if you wanna go, then go. But before you leave, you need to know if you wanna stay, we'll pray that somehow things get better. But baby, if we're done, be done. I'm a dead horse, kicked my races run. Makes me wanna cry, no why. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Honey, I could head downtown to all those bars we'd close, looking like a fool, 'cause everybody knows that the path you chose left me a long while thinking that maybe your heart left long ago, but your head's still here. Well, I'm dancing like King David, full of prophecy and fear. Now you're free, I fear, and from my cell I'm calling out, baby. So if you wanna go, then go. But before you leave, you need to know if you wanna stay, we'll pray that somehow things get better. But baby, if we're done, be done. I'm a dead horse, kicked my races run. Makes me wanna cry. we'll pray that somehow things get better. But baby, if we're done, be done. I'm a day those kick, 5 races run. Makes me want to cry. No, I ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new, nothing new. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Thank you, thank you. I think I got a couple more. It's that time of year. It's not the vocalist time of year, that's for sure. It's time of year when you get all that stuff going around that is not conducive to vocals, but we'll get through it though. I always sound this bad anyhow. It doesn't matter. It'd be summertime. It sounds like this. I've got a song right here. Years ago, I was a worship leader at a church, and I realized that, now I'm not talking about all of them, but this one, that they were taking money from poor people, and they weren't helping anybody, and so I couldn't do it. So I left and went down the street, and while I was walking, I found this old mortuary, and I went into it, and there's homeless people sleeping on the pews, and I was thinking, right on, this is where Jesus would be, you know. I'm not up there on stage acting like an idiot, supporting things that didn't really help people. And I ended up, by the grace of God, turning that place into a food pantry. That's why I have such a heart for what you guys are doing here. And, you know, I partner with Eagle Community Food Bank and all the shows that I do in the Treasure Valley, and we're working on other partnerships because we're just better together. But when it came to that little mortuary, we turned it into a food pantry. All of a sudden, they came in and said, well, where's the pastor? Are you going to teach anything? And I do have a master's in theology, but I just couldn't play church. So I always kind of put that on the back burner. 1 John 4:8 says, for he who does not love does not know God, for God is love. If it's not of love, it's not of God, period. But I wrote this song about when I was the pastor of this church. It goes like this. It's called Bible Thumping Man. I'd like to come down from my high horse and help you, my brother, but I got this Bible in my left hand, shot of whiskey in the other, and I could tell you the truth, but I don't know, and I don't really understand. I will half-drunk Jack Daniels drinking fool could be a Bible thumping man. My Uncle Cecil on a soapbox back in Charleston, West Virginia. He'd preach that fire and brimstone and booze and try to get them in you. He could tell you the truth, but old Cecil, he couldn't understand that a half-drunk Jack Daniels drinking fool can't be a Bible thumping man. Lord, I know that your words is true as my road feels long. I know it's you who writes all these words, and I just sing along, sing along. So I crawled into a church to ask God for forgiveness. When the pastor came stumbling up, I asked, how do you live this? He said, I'll tell you the truth, son, I don't know, and I don't really understand. But I know a half-drunk Jack Daniels drinking fool can't be a Bible-thumping man. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And I could tell you the truth, but I don't know, and I don't really understand. But I know a half-drunk Jack Daniels drinking fool can't be a Bible-thumping man. Lord, Lord, no.
Thank you. So, live and you learn, right? I don't think this is on the set list, so we'll give you this. This is a B-side. Adversity is a class we have to take to get to the very thing we told God we wanted, right? So the song's about the adversity. I have what I asked God for, but I had to go through this to get to that.
I came home drunk the other night. Wife was up looking to fight. She says, why you gotta act like this? I said, honey, I'm pleading the fifth. Fifth of this and a fifth of that. Got so drunk I couldn't find my hat, but she come at me with a baseball bat. She said, if you're gonna act like this, I'm pleading the fifth.
That's why this is a bad idea.
I slid in late to work the other morning. Jerk off boss has got something to say. He says, Rose, when do you start your shift? I said, boss, about 5:30. Fifth of this and a fifth of that. I slid in late with a brand new tie, a raccoon wearing a pink top hat. And even I ain't got an answer for this. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth.
I love how these songs always make you smile. Now, before I sing this verse, I want to give you a little disclaimer. Law enforcement, I love most of you.
I'm in a 55 doing 54. Car pass, do you know what I'm stopping you for? I said, because you're short and your dad was mean, and you rode the bench on your little league team. So he beat me up and took me down to jail. Called my wife to hurry down my bail. Thought she'd be there without fail. You see, Your Honor, this court's dismissed. She's pleading the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth. Yeah.
That's one of those songs that get you in trouble. I said most of you. Give me that set list real quick. How we doing out there? How many viewers? Do we know how many viewers we have when we do this? If I said 4 and there is 4, that's it. I'm retiring. No, I'm kidding. I would do this with just y'all sitting here. Really, honest to God, I'm having so much fun. How are you doing? You having fun? Are you all right? What's that? Oh yeah. I think I have time for like 1 or 2 more. Are we good on time? Because when I come up here, it feels like I'm up here 5 minutes. So you guys have to. Oh, thank you. I got 32 minutes. Oh, you guys are spoiling me. There's no way I haven't already done 30. The song's called Same Old Boy. I've been feeling stronger all the way around. Just couldn't look any longer. No, no, no. For we can't be found. Train whistle blowing made such a lonely sound. Same old boy from the same old town. I hit it big time in the city, but I still get homesick sometimes. It doesn't kill me, but the longer I go, the harder home becomes to find. If I could get big down in my mirrors, I would not slow down. I'm the same old boy from the same old town. God knows this rough road that I've traveled, and life can be lonely on top. So many ways it could unravel. I know that one day it's gonna stop. Then I know the one place I'll be going, and I will not turn around. I'm still the same old boy from the same old town. Still the same old boy from the same old town. No, I'm not against big cities, but that just isn't where I'm from. Today I promise that tomorrow I'll go home, but tomorrow never comes. Thank you, thank you. Now, if I throw out some more requests over there. Every time, oh my gosh. I can't do back-to-back sad songs. That's not fair to these sweet people. All right, this isn't really a sad one, but I hope everybody online's having fun. How many people, what do we have on there? 51 views. Does that mean continuous views? I know, it's like 12 minutes, right? What is the, yeah, they'll cycle back around. I think we made it. I was a little concerned about nursing this throat, but I think we're all right. This song's called Every Time You Cry. Behind me, 2 words on the tip of my tongue. I'm too lost for you to find me, and I'm too ashamed of the things I've done. And I know that I'm to blame every time you cry. See, I'm too packed and I'm too hard-headed to throw my suitcase on your bed. Too upset to even want to listen to the things you won't say about the things I said. And I know that I'm to blame every time you our way to nowhere. See, I've been there before, so I didn't care that you just could not flow there. But I know, baby, baby, so please, I know I'm to blame every time you cry. Without you, 2 words on the tip of my tongue. Baby, I'd be so lost without you, and so ashamed of the things that I've done. And I know that I'm to blame every time you I know, baby, baby, so please, I know Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna need that set list up here. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. I got when this. I was in. People always say I was in Nashville. You could be in a layover in Nashville. It doesn't mean you did anything in Nashville, but I got a lot of friends who have. I went to Nashville years ago, and it just wasn't my bag. And when I was there, I met some amazing people, and I was writing all these metaphoric songs. Some of my influence, you might not know it by the cowboy hat, but probably my greatest lyric influence was Sting. But I was really metaphoric that way. So I get to Nashville, they're like, man, you need to just tell us your story. We don't want to hear about butterflies and all this other stuff, man. Just tell us what you're going through. So I woke up, we were drinking that night, long time ago, many moons ago, and woke up, and I picked up my guitar, and I just wrote what I saw, and this happened. It's called Lay Back Down. It goes,
Cold cup of coffee with some empty cans of beer. Lord knows I need a haircut. Ain't shaved in half a year. And I can't see my mailbox, though my grass has grown so high. 'Cause every time I stand up, I just lay back down and cry. And every time the phone rings, I just pray that you will call. And I still have our wedding picture thumbtacked to my wall. Oh, I know it might sound crazy, but I can still feel you walk by. Every time I stand up, so I just lay back down and cry. Woke up this morning, lying in my bed. Pockets were empty, pain in my head. All this misery of my life brings a tear to my eye. 'Cause every time I stand up, I just lay back down and cry. Every time I stand up, I just lay back down and cry. Cry, 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 cry.
thank you, thank you. You notice all those drinking songs always end in horror. I don't know if anybody ever wrote a happy one. They might have been happy while they were, but I guarantee you, they all end up right about that. Let's do, I think I got a couple more for you. Some of these are Bad Horse songs. Some of these are songs I've had out for a while. A few of them are new, so thank you for being patient with me on my set list, because I've got new stuff in here that I want to share. Oh my goodness. I got one more for you. Or maybe two. I say that all the time. I'm about to stop, and then what happens? Right? This song I wrote a long time ago. America is a melting pot. It's an inclusive thing, and I've said it before. I said it at Hyde Park when we were headlining out there, and I have "We the People" on my forearm, and that "We the People" is everybody. It's not some divisive right-wing thing. It's not. It means that we're all better together. And I was raised in a strange dichotomy with, I had my hippie mom I was with half the time, and then I had my Hank Williams grandpa that I lived with the other half, with my grandparents. So I got this patriotic streak in me, but as much as you want to consider yourself a patriot, that whole ideology can't go above the people that are in need, and you just can't get too weird with it. So there's my little precursor to this song, because it's not a divisive song, it's an idea. And it's always been an idea, and it could get us back, not the song itself, but this love and this attitude could get us back to how we were before everything got absolutely nuts. And we're always going to have crazy people. I had my mother. I had a lot of people in my life that were crazy back in the day. And don't let the fringes of the wings make us all nuts in the middle where the reasonable people live, because believe me, those wings are wings of the same bird. Love always wins. And on that note, this is Outlaw Country. We beat the hell out of the British. I think we made that pretty clear. Dumped the tea back in the harbor, and then we went and drank a beer. So don't come round here with your suggestions, 'cause there's just one thing you need to know. If you don't love these colors that we're flying, then it might be time for you to go. 'Cause the red is for the blood that bought our freedom, the white is for the light that keeps us in God's sight, the blue is for the sky from sea to shining sea, home of the brave, land of the free. Yeah, yeah. This is outlaw country. You're an outlaw country. When you're born and raised country, there's a different kind of care. Round here neighbor protects neighbor, and old glory's flying everywhere. So don't come round here with your suggestions, 'cause there's just one thing you need to know. If you don't love these colors that I'm flying, then it might be time for you to go. 'Cause the red is for the blood that bought our freedom, the white is for the light that keeps us in God's sight, the blue is for the sky from sea to shining sea, home of the brave, land of the free. Yeah. This is outlaw country. You're an outlaw country.
never kill our Constitution. To take our guns, you have to take our life. And in the words of old Hank Jr., a country boy will survive. So don't come round here with your suggestions, 'cause there's just one thing you need to know. If you don't love these colors that will fly you, then it might be time for you to go. 'Cause the red is for the blood that bought our freedom, the white is for the light that keeps us in God's sight, the blue is for the sky from sea to shining sea, home of the brave, land of the free. Yeah, yeah. This is outlaw country. You're an outlaw country. You're an outlaw country. This is outlaw country. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Oh, I wish they'd get up. I could use the rest. It's a terrible problem when I try to breathe, though I still get lonely every time that they leave. So I lay my head on the shipwreck deck, and there's a hole in the hull. But what the heck? Captain asked me if it's time to go, so I nodded my head yes, said I don't know. Still I pray that I'd be married to my muse, that we'd fly like birds, but she gives me the words that love is used. For as an idiot, I'm easily confused. So don't talk to me about being free or what colored flag I choose, 'cause I'm half a mile away from coming on. From coming on. Now I'm 15 days on a lonely sea where they mail in the mail, the sail in the mail, the sail in the mail, but there's none for me. "15 days on the lonely sea where they sail in the mail, but there's none for me. So I share with a fool my sad man's hopes that I will swing from a tree like the ice in the ropes. I'm a captain's bride in a pirate's bed, and I'm too lost to remember the things that I said. They answer with lies, the lies that I ask, and I see in my mirror my madman's mask. Still I pray that I be married to my muse, that we'd fly like birds when she gives me the words that lovers use. For as an idiot I'm easily confused, so don't talk to me about being free or what torn up sail I choose, 'cause I'm half a mind away from coming home. From coming home, yeah. From coming home. Thank you, thank you. All right, I got one more. We got time for one more, guys? Okay. You guys just tell me when to knock it off, because I won't stop until you do. So I wrote this song with Mark Hume, lead guitar player for Bad Horse, and he brought a lot of great music to the project. And he had a tendency to send me this stuff at like 12:31 in the morning, so I get these earworms in these songs. And he sent me this one that had this. He played it better than that. I promise you that. So for 3 days, man, I got this. I'm just like, oh my God. And what happens to me is when I get a loop, I get a song in my head. Anybody else in here write? You guys, you write it all? You know, you get it in your head and it's going, and it won't turn off till you finish it, right? It just doesn't stop. It's just maddening. It's like a double-edged sword. So it's equally as daunting as it is wonderful. But I wouldn't have it any other way. It's called 57 Chevy. It goes like this. Anytime's the right time, baby, when I'm burning up the track. Morning, noon, and nighttime, honey, drag your nails across my back. Here's a fact: she don't mind if I'm behind when we're coming round the turn. She's all mine at the finish line, so we never crash and burn. No, no, no. 57 Chevy, when the weekend comes. No, she can't sing it with me, so she moans and hums. Fly by when I'm heavy, and she slows my roll. 57 Chevy, I'm in cruise control. See, she's got lines that look so fine, makes it hard to watch the road. My little girl's got me ripped so high, she make a mortal man explode. Explode. She don't mind if I'm behind when we're coming round the turn. She's all mine at the finish line, so we never crash and burn. No, 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 no. 57 Chevy, when the weekend comes. No, she can't sing it with me, so she moans and hums. Not by when I'm happy, and she slows my roll. 57 Chevy, I'm in cruise control. I'm in
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. It's so much fun. We'll do it again. We'll do it again soon. Thank you.
Rose, everybody. Come on, put your guitar down. Put your guitar down and come on down here, if that's cool. I don't want to get up on your stage, man. I don't want to have to follow that. Well done.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Yeah. Great set. What's your story, Michael?
I started writing when I was about 12, and the first song I wrote was "I'm Flying Away to the Sun. Goodbye, everyone. When I return, I will be glad to be back on the earth." And probably the worst lyrics I ever wrote, but when I look back at it, they're probably the best because I don't think I've ever written anything better.
They're true.
It just gets in you. Like these guys know, if you're writers, you just can't. It's in your head. It's not something that you. Give me that thing. Thank you. It's not something that you do. It's something that you are. And when you start doing it, it is something you do because you think about things like fame and all this other nonsense. But when it becomes who you are, then you're somewhat, you're at the mercy of the muse. Now, I don't know which one of you want that title, but you write it. I want to hear that song, At the Mercy of the Muse. And it really is. I dream songs. My whole life's about songwriting. I love entertaining. I love performing and all that. But first and foremost, I just love music, and I love where it comes from. I love that this veil that these beautiful melodies seep through, whether I'm asleep or using a blower. That's the other thing. You want to hear lyrics, go out and put like a blower on with some headphones, man. When we disconnect ourselves from it, and when we get out of the way of it, you're just plugged into another frequency, and that's my short answer to songwriting.
That's some kind of story, Michael. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. What's beautiful about my job here is I get to come in every week and run into new musicians. You're local, right?
Oh, yeah.
See? How long you been here doing this?
I've been doing this, well, it's an interesting story with me full time. It's like I raised a whole bunch of kids. I got grandbabies. And I saw what the industry did to my friends that had families that went on the road, so I put it on ice, and I raised my kids. I couldn't be happier, and if I had to do over again, I'd do it. And now in the last 3 years with Bad Horse and Bob Umphris and Mark Hume and Flip Perkins and Russ Pfeiffer and Steve Fulton at Audio Labs, and we have so many people that have just slowly come into this beautiful little brotherhood where we get to record and make art, man. It's art. Everybody's music is art. Regardless of if it's radio friendly, that's all BS. Just make your art and don't stop because, and I'm not going to preach here,
Do it. Preach.
but I think we're so close to AI taking over music, you won't know the difference, but there's something about the way authentic human music. I'm about to start generalizing. Our music is human. Because I think we're going to come to the point, and I'll probably be long gone before this is run rampant, but guys like you, younger guys who are still writing, who are still learning the craft, playing their instrument, that's what this is for. This isn't for me to get up here and hot dog it. This is for me to show you, the younger generation, what I know, because you guys just have an amazing tendency and how gifted and how smart you are and beautiful y'all are. You guys always take it to the next level. My kids took it to the next level. You'll take it to the next level. And I'm just out here doing what I'm helplessly programmed to do, because when you dream songs and they don't turn off until you write them, you write them.
Strike while the iron's hot, while the light flashes, capture it, put it in that bottle, that jar.
It's every once in a while, too. It's not every song. You guys know the other writers out there. You might pick up your guitar every day to play, and then you can play every day, but it's that like once a month you'll hit a melody, something, you'll find that one sweet spot, that one thing. And you call it magic if you want to. I didn't believe in magic, really. But there's something about that frequency, man. And when you get 4 or 5 people in that same frequency that are creating music, Bad Horse does that. It's just a bizarre thing. We've been together for, God, 3.5 years since our start. Flip came in a year and a half ago. Mark's been there a couple years, maybe 2.5. And everybody does other projects too. That's the beautiful thing. This isn't like a marriage. We just get together to feel this frequency and create art so we can share it. And everybody just goes out and plays with. Mark has a great tribute band. It's a Black Crowes tribute band, Moneymakers. Bob Bumfris, my bass player, plays with the Blues Addicts and Too Slim and Gary Tackett. And there's so many, a lot of these older guys, don't get mad because I said you're older, because you guys are older than me by a year or two. But these guys are the senseis. If these places where you can go, like back in the day when they go to the honky tonks, if you can go to these places, if you're old enough, you're 21, or if it's not in your environment, I understand, but watch these guys before they're gone. Because once they are, I mean, you have it captured, thank God. But you're the next generation of artists, and we need more of you.
And that is the state of the Boise scene, right there, in a nutshell.
Amen. Absolutely. I see it every weekend, every time we go see a show. See those students. You see the students of it. There's guys who want to play to get chicks, and that's cool. You know, maybe that crosses our mind when we're 18, 19, but if you want to be an artist, get all that stuff out of your way and be an artist and study the masters. I'm not saying I'm one, but these guys, they're out there.
Well, I'd say you're a pretty proficient songwriter. And
I'm a brown belt.
shoot, I'm calling it black right now. I know the difference. Sepia. I mean, it's hard to tell in black and white with no color, but
That's if the lighting's right. I could be a black belt if I had my brown on, right?
Michael Rose, thank you for sharing your sentiments. It's good to connect with you. One of the lucky things about my job is I get to constantly, every week, be bombarded with something new that's been right under my nose for however many years. And we just stumble into a beautiful night like tonight, and full of love, and it's a function of light. And thanks for sharing your light with this building.
Boise Hive is the hub. This is where it really is. It's the energy here, what you guys do here, the love here. It's a different environment, and that's why I'm here first and foremost.
You know, it's kind of concentrated here, kind of like a big gazer beam focused right on this spot on the map.
I think it is, and I think it's because the artists, with Bad Horse, everybody understands what you guys are doing, and there's nothing greater in a community than an outreach that can touch people who are, I'm an artist, so I'm not saying we're the most challenged, but there's a lot that goes with this to get to where, to have the life experiences that I don't want to say need to have to write your masterpiece. You got to go through hell. And it's so nice when we go through those times that we have a community where we're all together and we can love and support each other when somebody's down. That's really what the music is for.
On that note, that's what we're all about. Music and mental health and making life, be okay, because it is. And Michael Rose.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. And
thank you guys. Sounds beautiful. My monitors were
if you know anybody that's struggling, call or text 988 and get them some help and change somebody's life. Yeah.
I've always thought this too, and this happened to me in my life, is if you're thinking about hurting yourself, killing yourself, or however down you are, don't, because I was in that place years ago, and it was only when I started to realize who I truly was that I figured out in that moment that I wasn't trying to leave my earth suit. I was trying to kill a part of me that I couldn't stand anymore. I remember looking in the mirror going, I don't know if we've all been there, but I sure was. And so it was a progression to get to the point to where I could go, okay, I don't want to die, but there's parts of me that need to die. For me, it was through Christ, and I'm not a religious guy. I just know God is love, and Christ is Yeshua, and Yeshua is the Word, and God's Word is love, and He taught us how to love. So we'll never be perfect when we do that, but I know the only time I ever feel like God's love is perfect is when we're sharing music or if we're hugging.
Love you, dude.
Those are the moments. You can't get that. You can't buy that. Lightning in a bottle, right? If we could bottle that, we'd have
It's good lightning.
We'd have a Boise Hive in every city in the country.
That's some kind of jar that's holding that lightning. Just to wrap up what you're saying, sometimes you just need that chapter of the book to be over.
Yeah, for sure. Don't leave. You don't once you grow through it. I mean, I don't know for you. My toughest years were probably 15 to 50, right? But you just keep going, and if you focus on love and with healthy boundaries, because you don't want to get run over and beat up either, because that doesn't feel very good. But if we all love each other, community is so important now, and I think we really have an opportunity to do that as a nation, because we've been, regardless of politics or what side you're on, I don't care, but there was a time in this country, and still America kind of exemplifies that, where even outlaw country, though it sounds a little radical, it's kind of like, yahoo, whatever that, but I think for me it's more of like, this country used to kick ass. And we didn't kick ass because we were the tough guy. We kicked ass because neighbor took care of neighbor. We took care of each other. We didn't look at, I'm a retired firefighter, and I remember my wife and I were having a conversation a while back, and we were talking about, divisiveness and racism and religious division and all this crap. And she said to me, she goes, did you ever think of what color the people were in the car when you responded to a car accident? Like, no. And that's the actual point. It doesn't matter what color we are. It doesn't matter what religion we are. I mean, some of those things can really bog us down and run us into some different rabbit holes we don't want to go down. But I think if we can all just love and respect each other, and regardless of what your thing is, I mean, I'm not here to like pinpoint what all the trips are, but I think love wins. Love always wins. I've seen it in my life, and I don't know if you guys agree. You guys agree? Does love always win? Right?
It's a function of light.
Who knew the guy with the cowboy hat on was just a big hippie?
Cowboy hippies. All right, I love it. Michael Rose, we really appreciate you. Thanks for stopping and bringing your talents and energy with us. And for all the volunteers here, sponsors, and the crew, I'd like to say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Live at the Hive.